Y'all, you see, the reason why we have certain conversations is because we see people exposing the nature of women over and over again on the internet. And it leads to deeper conversations that are so necessary. So today, as you can see by the thumbnail, we have a twofer. Okay, we have two different stories that came up recently that involve basically the same exact thing. So the first one is going to be about Marissa Danae. She is I remember doing the reaction video to her situation with rapper NLE Choppa before, and this is when he came to the internet and he said that he didn't want to be with her anymore because he realized that he wants to have multiple wives. He wants to have a situation where there's multiple women involved, and she basically could not handle that truth. Right? So being that she could not handle that truth, they, exposed to the internet that the two of them broke up. She was on the internet crying, boo-hoo, and nobody really bashed her or faltered her for it, except for the fact that he is I think she's 30 or 31 years old, and I think he might be like 19 or 20. That's the only thing that I heard any backlash of, and it was basically like, well, girl, I mean, you grown, so what the heck, just get somebody else. So that was the first part of the story. However, she came back to the internet after NLE Choppa has been shown throwing his shot or shooting his shot at Megan Good. He's been out here in these streets. Okay, so this is what she had to say. She said, I really been trying to hold it down and keep it together, but I'm really honest, I'm just fed the F up. You constantly trying to holler at folks, take folks on dates and etc., but you have failed to show up for your child that you paid for me to have. You think because you may pay a doctor bill or send a few dollars for certain things, that changes the fact that you're absent as F. I've had 31 appointments since we've placed our child in my stomach, and you have not showed up to one because you're working and busy. I accepted it at the moment, but you're telling me you don't got time for doctor's appointments, but you got time to want to take folks out for vegan dates. You got time to continue to shoot your shot, but not for your kid. You got time to fall in love with someone else, and age ain't nothing but a number, but have not showed up for your child. I've seen you twice my whole pregnancy, and I'm past halfway done. If you was doing what you supposed to be doing, I wouldn't be able to say anything about what you're doing. I tried to do crap your way, let you paint this picture, etc., but you literally are not doing what you're supposed to do, and I have a problem. Okay, first things first, and excuse me, guys, if I am sniffling. My allergies are acting up a little bit, so just excuse me if I sound a little stopped up and I'm sniffling. But first thing, this is coming from a place of like a mama, like a big sis, like somebody who really is trying to, just yoke you up. Sometimes your big sister gotta come and yoke you up and be like, girl, what the hell you doing? That's what it is. Okay. That's what this conversation is about. You look crazy. Okay, sis. I don't know how to say it, but you guys came on the internet. You spoke about the fact that your relationship was over, and you're trying to place the blame on this person who specifically told you the lifestyle that they want to live. They told you that they did not want to be with you. They told you that they did not want a relationship with you any longer. And let's be honest. This is something that women do all the time. All jokes aside, this is something that women do all the time because of delusion. And I'm not saying that to be offensive. I'm saying that because we need to start digging up these problems and be honest with ourselves. Okay? He blatantly told you what he wanted moving forward, which was not a relationship with you. He wanted to be able to be free, do whatever he wants to do. He was blatantly clear that his commitment would not be 100% to you, even if he stayed with you. Okay? And everybody has a right to live whatever lifestyle they want to live. Okay, that's it. But you, because of your emotions, because of you expressing yourself on the internet, because of your crying, because of you maybe him, dialing him on the phone, calling him every chance you get, I miss you, I want to be with you, I can try, for you, He made a decision to have a child with you for you. Let's be real. Now, we're not talking about who right, wrong, or indifferent, but we're going to be honest. Because a lot of women are placing themselves in this predicament. And then they want to turn around and be mad when they're not getting all the attention. Because I can guarantee that if he was spending quote unquote time with her, she would not care about who else he going on dates with. If she was getting out of the relationship what she wants to get out of it. But it's very blatantly clear to me that what she wants to get out of this relationship is monogamy. Clearly. But you're saying to him, oh, well, you know, you paid a couple bills and you did this and you haven't been here at all. Be here for your child. Ma'am, let's just be honest. If you're complaining, if y'all broke up, okay, you guys broke up. There was no relationship. Relationship's done. He already expressed the lifestyle that he wants to live. It didn't line up with what you want to do. Fine. Then you went and it says paid for me to have. So it sounds like this was not even like, you know, you two joining forces and creating a child. This was intentional. So then you intentionally went back to get impregnated, to have his child. He already told you once what the situation was. You went back. So to do you the favor, okay, let me just paint the picture. To do you the favor because you couldn't handle the breakup, he gave something to you. Now that's not enough because you're still wanting him. You're still crying for him. You're still upset that you're not with him. That he's not giving you what he already told you he was not going to give you. Ladies, we got to stop being delusional. Because this is delusion. Because he blatantly, specifically told you, verbalized one thing. He done verbalized to the whole internet one way of thinking. And you are still on the internet. Not only did you expose the pregnancy, but you're also trying to act like, oh, my man, my this, my that. You are showing baby mama rage and the child is not even literally breathing air yet. Child is not even here yet. And you're already showing your baby mama rage. Let me just ask. Do you think that by doing that, that's going to make you look a certain way to him? Even if you were trying to win him over, did you think that this would be the way to do it? Acting like a typical baby mama in this situation. Let's move on, okay? Because she had more to say, and we also got to get to the other story. This girl showed the ultrasound, okay? She showed the situation of what they were doing to try to, create the child. Then she said that she started to talk about like the things that she needed when he wasn't there. She said, I had to fly to Texas to get help from my family. I had to do this stuff alone. I needed you here. I needed flowers. I needed support. I needed this. I still need this. I need this. I need. And that's why he gave you the baby. Because all of this needing that you're doing now is, I'm so sure, right? It's very clear that this is what you were doing when the breakup happened. This is what you were doing to draw him back nearer. And now you're fighting for someone. You're fighting to stay in a relationship with someone. You're fighting and defending a relationship with this person who already told you what their MO was. It's delusional. You're wanting you have created this Disney fairy tale, this romantic comedy fairy tale. You have created this in your mind. Oh yes, I'm pregnant now, and even though he already told me he wants to be with multiple women, even though he already told me that I should be with somebody else, so me and him should break up, even though the relationship is over. Now that I'm pregnant, he's going to act like a husband to me because he's going to come to all of my appointments. He's going to be there. He's going to support me. He's going to rub my shoulder. He's going to buy me flowers and massage my feet. Like, you literally fantasized and created this whole scenario when he never said that. You said that. He ain't never say that. He did not agree to this. And then it just shows your bitterness because you're over here talking about him hollering at another woman. So is it that he's not supportive with you and your child, or are you just jealous? Let's move on to the next story, okay? Because the next story is pretty much intertwined with this one, and I had to save it for last. So let me go ahead and pull up the next clip for the next story. Okay. So now for the next clip, Erica Mena and Safari Samuels back at it again with another one. So it looks like they were filming maybe Love and Hip Hop Miami. That's what I'm gonna think, because I know Safari has been in Love and Hip Hop and so has Amara. So they were filming some kind of something, and for her child's birthday, he gifted them, I think, Rolexes or something like that. And obviously, like, this person that he's gifting these Rolexes to, this is not his children's mother. This is maybe a friend or whatever. And, everybody in the comment section clocked it, just in a timely fashion. They knew for a fact that Erica could not let this man be making publicity for something where he would possibly be seen in a positive light at all without her putting some stain on his name. Okay, so this is the clip.
That's so sweet. No, seriously.
I'm doing this because I'm new to Miami, and ever since I've been here, Amada has been a great, everything, friend, tour guide, helping me with my Spanish, and she's just been,
business partner.
Yes, great business partner, great with the future endeavors. She'll send me things in the morning and just say, hey, this is this motivational app. It sends you inspirational quotes every day, and as a black man, we need that, real talk, because we just wake up and feel like the world is against us every day just because stepping out my house.
I love that.
I got to be thankful to God when I can walk back in my house and be alive, because there's people out here really losing their lives. Somebody in my neighborhood, his son went outside and never came back this morning. So
yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
I'm grateful. I appreciate you. Your family's beautiful.
So he came with some positive words for his friend. He talked about his own experience. He talked about his own situation. And because people were starting to see him in a positive light, oh, that's nice of him. Oh, that's kind of him. They completely disregarded all the words he said. They completely disregarded, the conversation, and the Mena minions, the Mena minions came online and were like, oop, I can't. Erica, wait till Erica see this. Oh, Erica not gonna hold her mouth. Oh, Erica gonna have something to say about this. And sure enough, she did. She said, oh, so cute. It's just very interesting how my kids have never received gifts like this by this waste man. Disrespectful. My daughter just turned 3. All she got was a birthday cake and a few balloons in his living room. And please don't get me started on how he didn't do anything for my son's first birthday until 2 weeks after the fact. And again, that was just balloons in his living room. But happy everyone enjoyed the circus-themed birthday party with the deadbeat clown as the special guest. Before I go, someone at him. He blocked me since I won't take his crying, begging A back. Hence why he's now desperately shooting in Miami. Let him know he has medical bills that are only $8,000 from last year. He owes, along with, never mind, just tell him he got it. You see, This is how I know that the sisterhood, they support the foolery. They support, the toxic behavior. They like to see the drama, right? Because it's just so entertaining. They can't wait to hear what somebody's going to say because they don't know the next thing that's going to be, coming out of her mouth. However, they're not honest. Because if we're honest, a woman who is so evolved and who has moved on and is so unbothered is not in the comment section every single time her baby daddy, her ex-husband, is in the media for anything. They're not. You know why? Because they're so happy being happy that they can't fathom going and even giving that person attention because they are beyond that. Let's be honest. And every time I talk about this, I have to bring it back to the beginning. Okay? If we're honest about this situation, okay, I'm not saying that he didn't have no part to play in the demise of the relationship. But also, we have to talk about the fact that this person has displayed certain behaviors, certain temperament, when it comes to their anger, when it comes to them getting upset. And it's like, you can see that other side. That side that can get real disrespectful, nasty, mean, defensive. The sign language, we can see it. We can see it right now in the message. And she's not even talking. And we can still see it. So if you're displaying this type of behavior, most of the time when women just have to sing on that same thing over and over again, it's never a new story. It's always, oh, well, he still wish he had me. And, oh, well, this is this, and he don't take care of his kids. When they're always singing on that, it's because, in my opinion, there's some guilt there. There's some wish there. They still wish it worked out. They wish that things went a different way. They wish that they still had the family unit, the family structure. That's what they wish. They get upset when that person is actually moving on and thriving outside of the relationship and it doesn't involve them. Because you're supposed to be revolved around me. You're supposed to think about my feelings, my thoughts, what I want to do. How come I'm not affecting you, but you're affecting me so much? It's because one person is attached. I've never seen a post anywhere where Erica Mena is somewhere in the media and he is in the comment section throwing shade or talking about her. I've never seen it. Because he's actually, when that relationship ended, it actually ended for him. And this is why it's so interesting, because women always play big and bad. Women are always so big and bad. Oh, you could leave. Leave if you want to. You can't do better than me. I'll be fine without you. And then they're always the ones that end up crying. They're always the ones that have a hard time moving on. Don't know what to do. Don't know how to, they keep that bond with that person. Even when they move on, they end up pretending to be happy instead of actually being happy, because they're so focused on the past and what that person is doing that they can't even move forward in their own life. And what's the root of that? Not being able to be true to reality. Their comfort in delusion. Their comfort in whatever the sisterhood tells them and fans their flames, and it makes them feel good for the moment. But deep down inside, they know that the stuff that they're saying is not even true. When somebody can be so passionate to talk about these things so much, to me, it looked like love. Okay, it looked like you love him. You love him. You're upset. He just gave somebody, some compliments that he didn't give you. He said that she's supportive and she's kind. You don't like that. Because why is he talking about her like that? He should be talking about me like that. He doesn't look at you that way. When we look in the comments, we see why. We see why. This sisterhood that I can't stand. Okay, I can't stand the sisterhood. It keeps women bound. It keeps women perpetuating cycles. It keeps women delusional. It keeps women out of touch with reality. It keeps women in a defensive mode, in attack mode all the time, jealous, bound, egotistical. The sisterhood don't have humility. It doesn't have peace. It doesn't the sisterhood doesn't love or like healthy relationships. And if you are in one, they try to find fault with it. These are real conversations that we really need to have. If we're being honest with each other. Not sugarcoating, not playing the game, if we're being honest with each other. And as women, we need to be more honest with other women. Because a lot of women out there be seeing their friends doing the foolishness and they be supporting them, and they go home and they talk to their man or they talk to their aunt or their sister or whoever, and they be like, I don't know why she doing that. She crazy. But in her face, you be the main one. Yeah, girl, because I would do the same thing, knowing in your mind that you wouldn't. Gotta stop lying to each other. If we want to see better and we want to see growth, we have to start telling people the truth. If the sisterhood wasn't fanning her flame, she would not be here always commenting. She wouldn't be. She would maybe be doing that inner work. Let's be honest. This is my opinion, y'all. This is just my opinion. I would like to know your guys' opinions in the comment section down below. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.